Swallow Falls is in trouble. Will you help us?
I just need someone to cover my shift. Thanks, Tree.
Shift, he said.
You did.
All right. The sequel to a surprise family hit in theaters this weekend, Bill Hader and Anna Faris lend their voices to Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs 2. Your movie friend Aaron Dicer joins us this morning. Always great to see you bright and early in the morning.
It's good to see you too.
All right, so what's the scoop on 2?
All right, Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs 2 obviously follows up the first one, which was really amazing. And I think overall, this movie does okay, but it loses a little bit of that luster from the first one. This is one of those movies that it's fun to take the kids to, but I don't know that you'll watch it without the kids in the room, if that makes any sense.
Say that again. You won't.
When it's on DVD,
Yeah.
you'll put it on for the kids, but
Right.
I don't know that it's a DVD you'll put on
You're
for
not gonna
yourself.
like stick around.
Yeah.
Because you're in your living room and
Yes,
there's
exactly.
better things to be done.
Exactly.
So the animation looks really good.
Yes, and that is one thing that I really loved about this is it looks really crystal clear in 3D. It's wonderful. Definitely one I would recommend checking out in 3D. It's really beautiful, and there were times I kind of lost myself in that world, all the colors, and it's very high-paced and high energy.
Yeah. So 3D worthy.
Yeah, I think so. This
Okay.
is one that you'll have to put up with wearing the glasses for.
Bill Hader's voice, one of many in this who people will recognize.
Yep.
Who else in the cast?
Oh boy, man, Anna Faris, James Caan, Will Forte, Andy Samberg, who's really, really good in this, Neil Patrick Harris. A lot of great voices, and I gotta tell you, it's not just that they're great voices, they play their characters very well. That's another really good thing about this movie. They fit the characters, the voices fit the characters. So it's not like, oh, I'm hearing famous people and they're stuck on this character. It's no, these are the characters in the movie. So I really did like that about this.
Okay, very good. So you like it, we know you like the first one, worth going to this weekend with the fam.
I think so. I think it's something that's worthwhile for the family. If not now, certainly for a rental or something like that.
Right.
But, you know, overall, not as great as the first one, I would say.
So best thing, worst thing, final grade?
Yeah, the best thing is that environment, how beautiful it is. Those, you know, the animations on these animals that are also foods is absolutely incredible. As far as worst thing, kind of it gets a case of movie ADD, has a little bit of attention deficit disorder. It's kind of all over the place.
It's actually ADHD these days.
Oh,
just
sorry.
So you know.
Yes, it is ADHD. Movie ADHD. And overall, I'd say a B-.
B-, not too shabby.
No.
All right, movie number 2.
Level playing field now, my ratty little friend.
Yeah. Let's see where we are after lap 1. Let's see where we are in 5 races time.
Thor himself stars in the latest action drama from acclaimed director Ron Howard. Rush is the true story of a fierce rivalry between 2 Formula One racers. Chris Hemsworth and Daniel Bruhl star in the movie. This one getting some serious buzz from the critics.
Yeah, this is one you might see come awards time, specifically for the performances. I have to tell you, Daniel Bruhl and Chris Hemsworth are incredible in this movie. And it's not just that they're playing their characters really well, which they are, it's that they play that relationship, that rival relationship really well. Like you can tell they absolutely hate each other.
Right.
And at the same time, there's this level of inspiration and respect that they draw from each other too.
Right.
It's that classic
Because they're both
sports rivalry.
good at what they do.
Yeah, exactly. And it's really, really done well.
So it's based on a true story.
Yes.
Which means I would love it by default.
There you go, yes.
This one worth seeing this weekend?
I think here's what Ron Howard, who directed this, does. He takes amazing stories and he tells them amazingly well. That's kind of his go-to. And if you want to see an amazing story done amazingly well, then I would definitely think Rush is one you might want to check out. It's really, really good. I will tell you, it's definitely doesn't pull any punches as far as the violence of car racing goes. So there are some brutal scenes in this when it comes to that.
Yeah, and Chris Hemsworth, you said he did a fantastic job in the role. Most people will know him from Thor.
Yes.
You're like
this is a different role.
That.
He actually slimmed down for this, lost a lot of the muscle mass that you see that he has in Thor, and has kind of more of that race car driver build, and not only that, but puts in a really, really great performance. I wasn't sure Chris Hemsworth was an amazing actor, but I think he's really, really good in this.
Good, and you mentioned the violence there. Well, is that like a turn off? Or?
For me, I understand it because it's what this world is to them. And the themes of this movie are about fear, they're about danger, they're about risk, they're about priority. And without that extremeness of consequence, I don't know that all those themes come through quite as well.
Right.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Right, so it fits.
So it does, it fits. It's certainly, it's not gratuitous.
Right, okay. So best thing, worst thing, and final grade?
Best thing about Rush is the shot selection. I didn't even mention that Ron Howard picked some amazing shots from inside the driver's helmets, inside parts of of the car that are really, really cool. I really enjoyed those. Worst thing, I would say that brutal violence. It is a little bit of a hard thing to sit through. You're going to be squeamish in this, especially in a few scenes. And then overall, I'd say an A-.
A-.
Yep.
So better than Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs too.
Yes,
depending on
very
what
different
age you
audiences.
are. Yes.
Yes, you're going to want to take the kids to one and not the other, just for clarification's
right, yes.
sake.
Do not buy one movie ticket and then walk into the next.
Correct.
All right, thanks.
Correct.
Your movie friend, Aaron Dicer. Sarah Jones will be back one more time with one final look at your weekend forecast.